And I am live, and I'm hoping everybody got the notification that I'm live because I got an urgent channel update here. I was going through YouTube today, and I was thinking over the last several weeks, I'm not getting any notifications from some of the people I subscribe to. I've noticed that my viewer counts have been dropping off a little bit. And I was, a little curious to see why. And so I found this YouTube channel, and the woman on there says that YouTube has changed their their phone settings, their phone app. Okay. And when they did that, they turned off everybody's subscriber notifications. Now, if you guys aren't um, aware of that, I'm going to walk you through it the way she walked me through it on how to get your notifications turned back on. So I'm just going to see if I can just give everybody a few minutes. How we all doing tonight? Good to good to see you all on a Thursday night. But yeah, like I said, I'll just give it a few minutes, see if anybody shows up. I just jumped on here real quickly to do this because I was so upset about all this. Oh, you did? Okay. Hey, how we doing? Hey, we got CCC. We got Living on Faith here tonight. Yours wasn't. That was good. Mine was. I went into settings. All right. So what you got to do is you got to go to your, let's see how well you can see my phone here. All right. So you got to go into your YouTube. All right. And up here at the top here where you see your channel or your little picture, you got to click on that. Okay. That's going to bring up settings. So if you see right there, it says settings. Let me try to get this. I'm not good at this type of thing. So settings is right there. So you want to click on settings. All right. And then you go down to where it says, this is just horrible on my phone here, where it says notifications. Mine's a little blurry. I got to find a happy medium here. All right. So it says notifications. Click on notifications and it'll say right there, subscriptions, and it'll have the little toggle button. Okay. Right there. Mine was turned off. So you guys need to turn yours back on. I turned mine back on. And because I wasn't getting, I'm good friends with Alabama Woodsman, Drew Bloom, CCC. I wasn't getting any notifications. They were dropping videos. I didn't see them being dropped. I used to always get notifications from them, and I wasn't getting anything. And so this happened, from what I understand, about 3 weeks ago. So I was completely in the dark about that. So I did get my notification. Yeah, that was the other thing too. I was getting sporadic notifications. I was getting notifications sometimes, not others. Maybe some of the people I was getting notifications from already had turned theirs, realized what was going on, and already turned theirs back on. But I'm just curious to see how many out there have their notifications turned off by YouTube, because here we are as content creators telling everybody smash that notification bell, and it's doing no good. You're not getting notified at all, and I wasn't either. So I was like, what is going on? Why has my phone fell silent for notifications from YouTube channels that I know for a fact that I'm subscribed to? And that's what I always smash the notification bell, always, for especially content that I love. Like my girl CCC here, I put the notification bell on for her, and of course Alabama and the Magical Mystery Church. Now strangely enough, I was getting notifications from Magical Mystery Church, but I wasn't getting any from Alabama or Drew. But then again, my schedule with them is, I know it's just off the top of my head when they're going to usually do their thing. Alabama's a little different. He throws those live streams in sporadically, but we keep in contact with each other. But there's tons of other people I subscribe to. I get nothing. I'm getting nothing. And now hopefully I've woken the sleeping giant back up on my iPhone, and I'll start getting notifications again. So it's good to see all you out here on a Thursday night. I didn't shave for you folks. I'm not prepared. I didn't do my hair and makeup. I'm just a fright. So, but really, I just wanted to, and I put an urgent channel update. So I'm glad I put the word urgent channel update and you guys responded. That is awesome. It's Kenny's Crystals. Yes, that's what it is. It's Kenny's Crystals. He would want to toggle my notifications off. So I got a few people in the room now. I got 18 people watching. Have you guys been getting notifications when I put a new video out? I'm just curious. Show of hands here. Has anybody not been getting notifications from me? Because at least on my phone anyway, was turned off. And have any of you that just showed how what I just showed you how to do that? Did you were you turned off like I was? Hi Rose, how you doing? I'm here, Gary. I'm all made up every morning. I'm sure you are, Rose. I made up every morning too, but it's been a long day at the office, so I'm a little disheveled right now. So, hey Strawberry, how you doing? I have been getting them. You've been getting them from me. Okay, well that means it hasn't been shutting everybody off, and that's the other thing too. I've been getting sporadic notifications from Magical Mystery Church, but I've been falling silent from Alabama Woodsman and Drew, and I'm thinking, oh, there's probably something wrong with this silly phone of mine. I'm not really tech savvy when it comes to that, and most of the time I just hand my phone over to my teenage children and I tell them, fix this for dad. And my son is just like, just back away, and he starts scrolling. Me and my wife both, that generation, they are far superior in technology than I'll ever be. I'm a child born in the 1960s, and we had things like comic books if you wanted to read, and that kind of. We traded baseball cards, and they just don't know. I don't think they go outside. Diane Stevenson, I get Drew and Alabama and Laura. Okay. All right. So I did text Alabama and Drew about what I found today. So I wanted them to check their settings. But anybody, and if you catch this on replay later, check your settings. And I'll do it one more time for anybody that may have come in late here. So I'll go right back to the my starting point here. And so this is my YouTube channel. This is my phone on here. And up here in the corner is where my channel is. So I click on that. And the next thing it's going to show, again, it's going to say settings. Okay. So you click settings. And then you scroll down to notifications, which notifications is right there. Let me get this on my phone. All right. Come on. There we go. It's a little blurry, but you get the idea. Notifications, click notifications, and right there it says subscriptions, and you'll see if it's toggled on or off. So yeah, leave it to YouTube to fix something that wasn't broken. They're good at that. So yeah, I just wanted to give that out to everybody because I was shocked when I saw that. And I'm going to put down in the description when I close this video out the name of the channel that I got this information from. She deserves the credit for enlightening me on that. And so I will do that as soon as I wrap this. So how is everybody tonight? We doing all right? How's your work week? I hope you enjoyed Heretic Hump Day. If you haven't seen it already, please like and subscribe and hit that notification bell if you want updates. And make sure you go into your settings and turn it on now, because just telling people ain't good enough anymore. Oh, that's awesome, CCC. I'm glad you're doing good. Lisa Tomlin, doing okay and better. That's awesome. I love hearing that. I'm going to have a Saturday night live stream as well. So I guess this is just a good warm up for me. As you can see, I don't do how-to videos very well, do I? I'm not a how-to type of guy. But I probably could do one. I did heating and air conditioning repair for 20 years. And if your heating and air conditioning ever breaks down, just give old Gary here a reach out to me an email, and I can probably walk you through it. All right. And there's a lot of times it's something silly, like your thermostat's turned off, or that little switch at the top of your stairs that says furnace, that's turned off too. Been on many a service call in the past. That's all I had to do. I had to drive out there in the middle of the snowstorm to turn somebody's power switch back on. Thomas Glow, Gary, I heard the Pope is being forced to resign or he will be removed by the Cardinals. I did not hear that. I really did. There's a thing going around that he is supposed to be the last Pope by another one of these people that think that they can see the future. But I did not hear about that. I usually don't watch the news very much because as Donald Trump used to say, fake news, fake news. And he kind of right about that. A lot of it is just political stuff. And I kind of just trying to get my news from other sources, but I have not heard about that. And I don't know if any of you has been experiencing this as well. I've been experiencing, I have suddenly been getting these messages on my phone, these pop-up messages, all politically charged. And they're asking for donations and things like that. And I have a setting on my phone. It's supposed to filter those out, but I am just getting bombarded lately by this. Anybody else experiencing the same thing, or is it just maybe time I flush my cell phone down the toilet? I don't know. But the last maybe 2 weeks, my phone has been just blowing up with these. I just kind of like pop-up ads, you would probably call it back in the old days, when yes, I'm that old. Where you remember you had the old America Online and the pop-ups used to come out all the time and trying to sell you stuff. And I'm getting them by the dozens now, and it's annoying at work and everything like that. I think I'm getting a point in text message, and it's like, well, Trump was railroaded, and Biden's this, and Trump is that, and vote for this, and don't vote for that. And I'm not, I don't want to be political, and I don't need it on my telephone. So, the funny thing is I never get a pop-up that says, have you prayed to Jesus today? I never get that pop-up. Isn't that funny how that works out, right? Let's see how the chat room's doing here. Robin Hutchinson, Christ, I had to turn my ringer off because of the junk political calls. So it's not just me. What is wrong? And there's a setting on my phone where they're supposed to be filtered. I think iPhone, I have an iPhone, is in cahoots with whoever's doing this. Somebody's getting paid off because it's going right through my filter, right through. Thanks for the instruction, Gary. You're welcome, Elaine. I'm only getting some, not all. That's what I was getting, Elaine. I was only getting some, not all. It wasn't, yes, it was delete. And that's the other thing it tells you. If you want these to stop, type stop. I type stop. It doesn't stop. It's just, I think it gets worse. So I've been typing stop. I've been punching a little thing that says, delete, report, junk ad. They just keep coming. They just keep right on coming. And that's funny. They turn off my notifications, but they won't turn these people off, So I don't know what is going on. I don't know what's going on with this country, with this world. But I just wanted to, jump on here tonight and give you guys a heads up what's going on. Brenda Ray says, I have an iPhone too. I get a lot. Okay. I don't know. I love my iPhone. I don't want to get rid of it. I don't think it's an iPhone issue. Maybe it's other than it's almost like a hack. Some kind of hack thing going on. They're hacking, and I mean, I really shouldn't be getting text messages from anyone who doesn't have I haven't given my phone number to. It's just not fair. I mean, I remember before cell phones, you'd get those robocalls and they'd call your house. And, I got to the point where you didn't even want to answer your phone anymore. Then you get the call. Then we got the caller ID, so you could screen the calls. And now, people text message more than we talk to each other, which is kind of sad. And I get that from work, and my boss rather text me than talk to me, and it's kind of vice versa, and we're like in a text world now where the contact back and forth with the human voice is kind of falling falling away, and we'd rather text and talk. And that's kind of sad because you don't get that human experience with text messaging as you do talking to somebody. You don't get the voice inflections, and sometimes people get angry because you may be saying something sarcastically, but they can't see that or they can't hear that, And so a lot of misunderstandings can happen through text messages, and I get them constantly while I'm driving. I don't text while I'm driving. As a matter of fact, on my way home from work today, text messages are flying into my phone, and I look out my rearview mirror, and behind me is a New Jersey State Trooper right on my bumper. I'm like, I didn't do nothing. I was just kind of glancing down there. I didn't text or nothing. And so then he got in the right lane and exited. I was like, ooh, I don't know if I can explain myself. I got 50 text messages coming in while I'm driving. So it is called depersonalization. Yes, Brenda, I agree. CCC prefers texting too. So yeah, she's not the only one. You can't hear people's hearts that way. No real change can be affected that way. That is very true, Robin. I'm gonna put this up there like it's a real live stream I'm doing. See, that is so true. So true. I just want you all to see that. And how is my Miss Rose doing tonight? It's real sad. My sister and I talked every day till cell phone. I hated it. I want to hear people. Oh, Miss Rose. I hear you. I hear you. Yeah, my mom, she's going to be 90 years old in December. She's going to be 90. She doesn't own a cell phone because she thinks if she holds a cell phone to her ear, she'll get brain cancer. Yeah, mom is you can't get more old school than your 89 going on 90-year-old mother. And so she doesn't. My sister bought her a phone, just for emergencies. She refuses to use it. She's got to have the one on the wall. So there's some old habits die hard. You can't teach an old dog new tricks, that type of thing. I love her anyway, though. And she loves to read. My mother is probably got the equivalent of a college degree for all the reading she does. And she was the first person to read a Bible to me. So thank you, Mom. And thank you, Rose. God bless Mom. Yeah, I think God bless me with my mom. Lisa Tomlin says, to me, it depends on who. Let me put this up here. My eyes are getting bad in my old age. To me, it depends on who's texting me. Some I'd rather do texting, and some I'd rather hear a voice. Yes, that is true. There's some people I don't want to talk to this person. And and sometimes it's my kids. I don't want to rather get a text from. I can say, okay, yes, no, done. They don't like it, I turn it off. Especially at their age, they're teenagers. So what are we gonna do with that? But I'm really glad everybody came in here tonight. I love jumping on here on an off day and seeing my peeps. It's good to see everybody here. And so I'm going to wrap this up. If you know anybody that's experienced the same problem, pass the word along. Tell them to check out my video, my first how-to video on YouTube. Tell them to check it out. And I hope that was good. I know I'm doing a Kenny showing my phone, my camera. Not exactly, I'm not exactly sophisticated here with this how-to video, but I don't do how-to videos. I do Christian videos. So not really my forte. I've delved in here. So, all right, folks, I'm going to let you get back to your lives. Before I go, I always say a prayer before we go. So let's say it. Let's bow our heads tonight. Heavenly Father, thank you for bringing us together. Although it wasn't to expose false prophets or anything like that, it was just to pass along some information. But, we still fellowship in you no matter what. So God, please watch over all these people and thank you for blessing us with another day. And with that, I pray in the name of the Father and of the Son and of the Holy Spirit. Amen. All right, folks. I love every one of you. Thank you for stopping by here and seeing me with my little channel update thing I got going on here. Nothing's changed. Just little setting. So God bless. Take care. And I will see you Saturday, 7 p.m. Night, everybody.